Arsenal surprised fans by revealing a £43 million alternative to Bukayo Saka. Fabrizio Romano shares what he has been told about the future of Mikel Arteta's favourite star, and Arsenal supporters are expressing their criticism of a Manchester City star following the FA Cup defeat. All this and more can be found right here, with the latest Arsenal news coming directly from Emirates Stadium. But before that, if you're as passionate about Arsenal as we are, don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening with the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's dive into today's top news. Arsenal have one of the best attacking units in the Premier League, but it seems that manager Mikel Arteta thinks that there is still room for improvement. While the consensus is that Arsenal need to sign a top-quality striker, such as Ivan Toney, in the summer transfer window, not many will say that bringing in a new wide player or attacking midfielder should be a top priority for the North London club. After all, Arsenal have some very good creative players. Martin Odegaard is one of the best attacking midfielders in the Premier League, Bukayo Saka has developed into a goal machine, Leandro Trossard has emerged as a match winner, and Gabriel Martinelli is only 22 and will get better. Yes, it seems that Arteta thinks that Arsenal need reinforcement in that area, as speculation has emerged that the Gunners are looking at a potential deal for Desire Doué. According to the Daily Mail, Arsenal are among the clubs who are keen on signing Doué from Rennes in the summer transfer window. The report has claimed that the North London club have asked about the 18-year-old attacking midfielder. Lille will demand over £35 million with substantial add-ons for Doué, who can operate as an attacking midfielder or on the wing. Arsenal, though, are not the only club who are actively showing interest in Doué. The Daily Mail has noted that Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen and Borussia Dortmund all have inquired about a potential deal for the 18-year-old. Desire Doué has won more dribbles than Bukayo Saka. Desire Doué is only 18, but the Rennes playmaker already has a fair amount of first-team experience under his belt. The teenager has played in the UEFA Europa League for the past 2 seasons. In 2023-24, he scored 4 goals and gave 4 assists in 17 League One starts, while in 2022-23, Doué scored 3 goals and provided 1 assist in 11 league starts. The Daily Mail has noted that Doué has completed a total of 64 dribbles in League One this season. That is more than Arsenal starboy Bukayo Saka, who completed 49 dribbles in the Premier League this season. True, League One is not at the level of the Premier League, but for an 18-year-old to complete over 60 dribbles in a major domestic league is very promising. Arteta thinks Arsenal already have a Bukayo Saka alternative as £43 million transfer plan emerges. Mikel Arteta has reportedly identified an Arsenal player who could be used as an alternative for Bukayo Saka on the right wing. The Gunners have made signing a wide attacker one of their main goals this summer, with Saka playing 47 games in all competitions this season ahead of the 2024 Euros, where the winger will likely be a starter for England. With few opportunities to rest, cover for Saka will be an important mission for Arsenal this summer, with the 22-year-old attacker last season scoring 20 goals and bagging 14 assists in all competitions for the Gunners. Yet Arteta could now turn to a player already on Arsenal's books to cover for Saka. Gabriel Martinelli lined up as potential cover for Arsenal on the right wing. According to Football Transfers, Gabriel Martinelli could be used as a cover for Saka next season on the right wing, with the Brazilian international losing his spot out on the left in the final games of the campaign. Capable of playing out on the opposite wing, Martinelli endured a difficult season last term, having enjoyed a breakout year in the 2022-23 campaign, with the 22-year-old scoring just 8 goals in all competitions this time around. As per the report, Arsenal are weighing up a move for Athletic Club winger Nico Williams, who with a release clause worth £43 million could be quite the addition for the Gunners this summer. However, with Arteta now weighing up using Martinelli as cover for Saka, the North London side could opt to save their pennies for another signing, especially given how good the Brazilian can be when in form. Williams could help get the best out of Martinelli again. Martinelli is clearly a talented winger with the potential to become one of the best in the world if he can once again find his feet again in the Arsenal system after a year to forget this season. And the signing of Williams could help bring the best out of Martinelli, with the two players at a similar position in their careers heading into the summer. Indeed, Martinelli is eager to return to his best and to go up another level to reach his full potential, and the arrival of Williams could do just that, with the Spanish international someone who could help push the forward to his limits. Arsenal fans are all saying the same thing about Rodri after Man City lose FA Cup final. Manchester City suffered a 2-1 defeat against Manchester United in the FA Cup final, and Arsenal fans are all saying the same thing about Rodri after the game. Pep Guardiola's side had the chance to complete the double at Wembley, but they looked nothing like their usual selves against the Red Devils. Most Arsenal fans are happy that Manchester City have lost, even though some wanted them to come out on top before the game. Gunners are all talking about Rodri after the game. Manchester City midfielder Rodri got on the bad side of Arsenal fans after some needless comments about the Gunners on the final day of the Premier League season. All City had to do against West Ham United was win, and they did just that to clinch their fourth straight Premier League title. After lifting the trophy, Rodri gave an interview where he questioned Arsenal's mentality. The Spaniard suggested that Arsenal's approach in the 1-1 draw against Manchester City at the Etihad was the reason why the Gunners did not win the title.
I think, to be honest, it's in here. It's the mentality. Great players are all over the leagues, all over the clubs. Arsenal also, they deserve us. They went there, they did an unbelievable season, but I think the difference was in here. When they come here, when they face us here in the Etihad, I saw them, these guys, they don't want to beat us, they just want to draw, you know, and that mentality, I think we wouldn't do it the same way, and we catch it, and at the end, if you give us 1 point, we will win the last 7-8 games, even though how tough it is, so I think it's in terms of mentality.
Arsenal fans send messages to Rodri after comments backfire. Rodri is arguably the best defensive midfielder in the world, but he's not invincible. The Spaniard took it a step too far with his comments on Arsenal, especially after a season in which his side managed just one draw against the Gunners in 3 games. If his mentality was actually that great, he and his teammates would have stepped up at Wembley to beat their greatest rivals in the FA Cup final. That, however, did not happen, and Arsenal fans are all wondering where Rodri's mentality went. "Rodri, your team needs your mentality," tweeted one Arsenal fan. "Rodri needs some of that mentality he was gloating about a few weeks ago," said another. But what about you, dear supporter? Do you agree that the citizens lacked the right mentality in their defeat? Leave your opinion in the comments. Fabrizio Romano shares what he has been told about the future of Emile Smith-Rowe at Arsenal. Smith-Rowe is a homegrown Arsenal talent, but the 23-year-old attacking midfielder has become a fringe player for the North London club. The Englishman, who is also able to play out wide, has had injury problems, but when fit and available, he has not been used much by Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta. Well-known and well-respected Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano has claimed that a meeting has been scheduled between Arsenal and Smith-Rowe, adding that the Gunners could sell the youngster if they get a decent offer. Romano told Caught Offside about Smith-Rowe's situation, "I'm aware of talk of a meeting being scheduled between Emile Smith-Rowe and Arsenal, but my understanding is that nothing has been decided on this yet." The transfer expert added, "I think it's an open situation based on proposals, but at the moment I'm still hearing it's a quiet situation. Let's see in the next weeks if clubs join the race." Emile Smith-Rowe is an excellent player, but it's clear that he no longer has a place in the team. So, it's likely that we will say goodbye to the young star in this summer transfer window. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.